Felix's reaction is to disappear like Batman. He's very cool.
Alrighty.
Alright, Nikolai will be at the computer. Wait, I know him. He's shirtless.
Of course.
Amazing.
Cards up in 3, 2, 1.
Oh no. Oh. Oh. How are you doing?
I am better than I expected, if I'm being honest.
Oh.
Getting some other things out the way for the move.
I was just checking the news and other things, but I keep running into VTuber drama.
Unfortunate. At least they're in better positions.
Hopefully, there's these things say it's like a black company.
Idle work must be hard for the entertainment field. No, I thought we would do pretty well in the entertainment field overall.
I like to think that I could still do very good with little puppet shows and selling toys.
They would actually be something that we can look into in the future, but that's a little ahead of us. I went ahead and told Marcus about what we intend to do going forward. I hope that's okay.
That is alright. What, how did that go? How is he?
He was excited and happy. He wanted actually... I wanted to save Felix's reaction from when I would call. I was wondering, would you want to call him? And see how Felix would react?
Sure.
I also thought about it, and at some point, I wanted to discuss with you a lot of things in the future. Including, if it's okay with you, maybe names, potentially? Because I had one in mind in case things happened.
Alright.
I thought a nice way to honor someone close would be if we have a boy, maybe naming them after Marcus should things come to pass.
Oh.
Of course, if it's something that you don't think would be good, then we don't never have to.
Well, I suppose is multiple families that had Erics and Ericssons where I live.
Yeah.
This is normal. But why Marcus?
If I'm being honest with you, because in a weird way, he reflects a lot of myself than I think I ever cared to admit. In positive but negative ways too. I felt in a way that maybe doing that would honor something about my past self and what I've become. And maybe actually, for once, keep what I believe in strong.
I think that is a wonderful reason. I'm not opposed to the idea. But I definitely don't have too many ideas myself. Though, what if it's not a boy?
Then we'll have a lot of fun coming up with a female name for ourselves.
I see. I have no problem with that. When you explain it, it's such a sweet story, and all names have a story. No?
So, want to get to that call?
No. Is it this FaceTime, or we just doing a voice
Oh,
thing?
we could. We could do it on the computer, actually, couldn't we?
Oh, I should put a shirt on.
Shame, but yeah.
I have it an idea.
They're gonna see
It's
the
not
bites.
so.
Otherwise,
I've seen Marcus's bites. Revolution.
yeah.
This shower, not too much privacy when you're taking shower in Stonebridge. He seen me naked. He bullied me.
Lucky bastard.
What? What do you mean you lucky bastard?
Nothing, just. Ugh. Times where I wish I would have just.
Do you have my permission? You have my permission.
There you go.
Oh, you're getting all pretty. I will message Marcus or Felix. Wait, who am I messaging?
Message Marcus. He already knows that I'm gonna want to do this. Let me put up a chair too.
Okay. This is awkward.
It's a little awkwardness for people who are like family. We're all awkward people.
I suppose I never really thought of it, but it is similar to family.
That's the way I look
Okay,
at it
so
anyway.
Nikolai is messaging Marcus saying we're doing a voice call. Marcus is just like, bet.
Oh, I'll just see in the back of my mind, I'm just listening to the Skype call. Boom, 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 boom.
So I suppose it would pick up. So I suppose it would pick up. Hey! Oh! Wait, does he look like that? Hey, Nick! How you doing? Felix, you here? Do you see it? Do you see them?
I'm facing the right way.
What? How is this
hi,
look?
sorry.
Hi!
Hello.
So, how you feeling?
As good as we can.
Okay. Well, I wanted to hit you with a little bit of news of what I have a little bit planned in the future. Nothing that's happening immediately, by the way. We have a lot to get through before that sort of thing. But we did come to a bit of an agreement for ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I am
And
delighted to share the news too. It is very good to be able to tell some people this. I think you deserve to know. It's very important.
Mm-hmm. We heard out some of the ideas that, Marcus had brought up before. and decided in the future I would like to. You want to do this to me? You want to do this to me?
Oi, 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 oi.
Die! The Flux have decided to curse me today.
They would have beat it off.
And please do. It hurt you.
Just fight the flux. Do it.
Goddamn Flux.
What in the
I'll
world
beat
is
up the Flux
causing
every other day.
this?
Fuck the Flux.
Did they put something new in my room? Or
Kill it.
something? What the fuck?
Kill it. Fun.
Anyways, I decided that we were going to try for a kid.
Oh, it's cute. Like,
Marcus would
Aw.
give, wrap his arms around, Felix and just give him a little bit of a hug for a moment. The light one. The light one.
shucks, no crushed ribs.
So yeah, we had that to look forward to overall, and I thought it would be really lovely that mayhaps they would have someone to grow up with,
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably my
So,
favorite
yeah.
part. The whole idea of the play date thing.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I'll babysit whenever you want to.
Aw. That is cute. Fuck.
And
I'm
you
happy
know
for you
me. I
guys.
make a little, with the block puppets and things. So it's, the kids, they play together. They can have things to share.
Nick, I tell you right now, the amount of absolutely stupid toys the two of us are going to make.
So, you're my apprentice after all. We will make great things for
Exactly.
kids.
I just wanted to let you know because I think it'd be nice.
Felix, you got the cutest smile on your face. Look at you.
Aww.
But, no,
Aww.
Your giggle's so cute when you're giggling like that. Oh,
They are cute.
yes, I think it's a great idea. If everything works out and, that can be a thing, I think that's a lovely thing to aim for.
I
Appreciate-
agree. We'll be hosting a
it's actually a really
celebration
good
after
idea.
everything's said and done.
Oh,
Well, I will anyway.
Mhm.
Been a while
but you
since I've
didn't
hosted a
get to
party.
really
I think
ask too much
since
more
Halloween.
about it. But, Halloween. It has been
Yeah.
this entire year.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we need to
goodness.
kind of have some celebrations around. Hey, I gotta do some mighty dangerous things, right? But just 'cause of that, don't mean I gotta sit there and recover like a sore wounded puppy. I want drinks after I'm done with all this. Devlin,
Mm.
you
that
the
sounds pretty
party
good.
master. You can help me sort out the party things.
What a name. Sure. I'm down. We can even host it at the old venue. Could probably remake it into something more fit for the current theme.
Oh, the old venue, very good. Felix will remember with the trees and the Halloween.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Well.
a
Yeah,
plan.
that would be nice.
I think that would be it for now, though. Be sure to call me if you need anything, okay?
Yeah,
You
no
will.
problem. Marcus,
Alright.
you are okay. For now, you say you have plan. You tell me if you need anything. Yeah, sure thing.
Big
Alright,
loves.
how do I end the call thing? I don't know. It's usually red button, but
Look-
that is a camera symbol.
I think it's this right here. Mm.
Okay, you guys got this. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Hang on. What if I just click the X on the top of the window? Wait, no, that just minimized it. Marcus, no, you need to find the phone one. The phone one is the enter button. Where did it go? Is there to the drop down arrow? This drop down arrow. No, I found it. Marcus Ensico.
Brrn. They sound like they're doing well.
Why did Marcus?
I need to be goofy for just a second. I only have one menu. That's the issue. I only have one menu. I hate this. I was gonna go visible again and just.
What did? Oh, I see the little voice call thing. Marcus sent me a picture of someone twerking. Why, Marcus?
I think that's their visual image from when they talk. They just, shake hands whenever you hear them speak.
I don't understand this etiquette. Marcus understands it more than me. I will send what kind of emoji do I send them?
Maybe a bye or a heart.
I type in I tried the shortcutting. Dash H E R T. Oh, it is auto. It has the auto thing. No.
What's your send?
Nikolai put in the auto thing of like whatever with an H and it shows horse instead of hat.
How appropriate.
Marcus sent a question mark back. I'm going to close that window. There needs to be no more
She's
interaction.
Nicholas
messaging
getting a text
Marcus.
from Felix.
Just my royal
It is just a
steed
photo
making
of
his
sugar
presence
cubes.
known.
I'm real steed. We just both talked at the same time. I had not seen Marcus. He looked so sickly. I didn't want to comment on it.
Yes.
I almost did.
I'll be honest, he doesn't. One way or another, he doesn't have long to solve what he has. So it's why he has to take the initiative now while he has the strength. He actually asked me if it's okay to watch after Felix, including on the mission to make sure that they can get out.
I know he
Because,
wanted to talk to me at some point as well. I will probably take the initiative to ask if there's any way I can help as well.
Mm-hmm. He helped me come to a realization.
Mhm.
I still really, really like helping people. And through things, hard times, and sometimes even just through the hardest of things. But that last mission, this recent events with happening with him too. I like helping people. But if I'm gonna do all of this, something's gotta change at some point. I won't be able to do what I did like I did before once we actually go through with all of this.
Hmm.
I can't always afford to just go out and save people when it puts a target on me, potentially. I won't be able to do it. Not because I won't want to, but because I'll have too much to take care of to risk it. I can already see that even alone being a big part for me. Oh.
There was a strange mentality, perhaps, when I live in naval town near the sea, very busy, much bigger than a village, but there was a lot of orphans and suddenly empty homes and families. A lot of people apparently had a mentality before I was born that they they say it is today. It is a funny term, but they simply live day by day. And there were a lot of people that had no family after it, but it was okay because there would be people that would look after the orphans. There's always so
When
much danger. So maybe my people are just more used to the idea that we will not have our parents.
Yeah, gotta figure things out when it comes your time. When we move into our place, it won't be just my house or anything like that anymore. It'll be our home when it comes time. So I did want to ask if the worst should happen for Marcus, would it be okay if Felix wants to allow them to stay with us, at least for a little while? I don't want them alone.
When they needed somewhere before, I was glad to take them. It's no problem. Not even question. My only questions left is how to accommodate when the time comes. But I want to know.
I know I'm gonna want to make a guest room to it. Maybe reiterate the guest room potentially to fit Felix's needs when it comes time. This is, of course, even just the assumption that, like, things don't turn the way we want.
Would you be open to turning the house into a multiplex or duplex at the very least? And what angle would you want that? There was houses in my village that was duplex, but the other house was on top of the other. So second floor was other family unit. Things like
I
that.
think we'll take a look at the structure of the house when it's, like, finally organized, and then pick out where we want the rooms to be in terms of who stays and where.
It is a lot, but I think duplex makes sense. Then you have multiple kitchen, multiple bathroom. It's like two
Yeah.
houses. It's fair.
Definitely have once more, like, suitable, not just one bathroom and other things like that. That would be a terrible idea. Oh, goodness, that'd be so bad.
Goodness. Oh. You can figure out the design. Make it all work.
There's a few things as well that we need to cover over. I didn't yet finish your birthday gift.
That is alright.
And overall, though, we do have some matters to also attend to, mainly making a list. Like, going down in terms of, like, what we need to start with. Admittedly, I am not the best at organizing these things.
Oh, I
As
have
you
a
might have
spreadsheet I was
noticed.
working on.
Oh, good.
You would see
Oh,
Nikolai
God.
literally tab into an Excel sheet.
You're rather organized, actually. Goodness.
There are different potential categories. I can't keep a straight face when I'm saying what they do. Different potential categories here. This is just an idea. Or perhaps how maybe it would help to categorize things or questions you'd want to ask other people. You know, simple things as the absolutely what you do not want at all to be unresolved. So this is the must be resolved. This is the it would be nice, but it is okay if not. And so on and so forth. So, for example, I put here that this is example. It's silly text. I click on it. What did I click on? And it says, I am being hunted by an assassin, as an example. This must be resolved before I have child.
Yeah! Oh. No kidding.
That is just example. I am not being hunted by assassin.
I would hope not.
You are though. Oh. Perhaps I should change the name from me to you. I have a little note thing here, like, who are this? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just Oh, that's a fear now. That's a fear now. Oh.
And I thought perhaps there is potentially a category of there are things that, although it is reckless, there are things that would encourage you to do this sooner despite the nope category. Like, what are things that you feel might push you to? This is not really checklist though. It's more like things to discuss.
I think if I were to put something immediately on the list, if we're talking about the more serious topics, I need this corruption solved first.
Mm-hmm.
This aspect. I know I want to do a lot of things before this finally gets resolved, but I want it in the way where it would impact me the least during any of this. I don't want to risk or chance anything that could have an impact on what we want to build in our life once we start. So that needs to be resolved.
Mm-hmm.
Want to take it one at a time here?
Recognize that something that might interrupt how life goes would be if I have a Call of Duty. Once again.
That's Call of Duty. Is that still possible in your region's current condition?
Not likely. But if there was something of peril and I have an opportunity to assist, it has to do with before, I would feel like it is my duty to answer the call.
Is it... Is it a sense of duty, or would it be forced?
That I do not know. My country has had history of forced enlistment. However, with turn of century, I was very lucky. It is volunteer. Everyone is forced to do training, but to actually be a infantry, different story, you know. And it's not European government anymore. It is the United Northern Archipelagos organization. So they are not so authoritarian about it.
Okay. It's...
So, all that to say, it would be my choice. But I would feel much weight on my heart if I did not go.
Is it... Can I add a requirement to it?
Absolutely.
It has to be at a point where me and... If we have them, are at a stable state. I don't want to have to go through everything and you just be gone.
Mhm. If there is ever anything because of this, I would want to make sure that they compensate you like they would other normal families. Though perhaps it would be a little bit difficult for them to believe that I decided to start a family with a demonic woman from another dimension.
If I need to play a pretend, I'll get a damn ring. Huh. If it helps out a lot, I don't mind being a little deceptive. Hell, I used to be a lot when I was a kid, younger, even at the start of my journey.
Mhm. There is a talent in telling helpful little lies. I think you would do fine.
Mm.
But
Still,
that would be my
I'd want you...
prerequisite. Is if it isn't too dire, perhaps I can argue for you to be compensated like any other family that is working under the UNA. Other than that, I cannot think of many other things that would get in the way. That and me looking after Geppetto's puppets. That also takes precedent.
Mm. The second thing. Stable work conditions for the both of us. I do not want to have to rely on too much of my stuff from Faerun in order for us to be able to build and maintain our life in this way. I, admittedly, am a little bit too much of a celebrity in Faerun. I don't want them to grow up around that.
Hmm.
I know it would have changed me, and I don't think I would have been better off because of it.
Faerun sounds like it has a lot of opportunities for stability, but chaos. In a lot of ways, this world is the same.
Both has the problems, but here, not as many people know of me. If we were to raise or do anything there, it's a little hard to hide who I am sometimes there. People know of me
Reputation
there.
has a surprising amount of volatility to it.
And while it's useful under certain criteria, it comes with a list of enemies.
I suppose then in both our worlds we have our respective problems. If it was Faerun,
Mm.
there's your reputation. If it was in my home world, Durus, I could be called to duty.
And here, as it's own plethora of never-ending problems occasionally. I suppose the next big step would be choosing where we would want to make it. Where would we want to live?
I would want to suggest. Mm, I would want to suggest going to my home of the Rose. It has its problems too. But if you want something that is perhaps away from technology, away from dangerous corporations, and slowly introduce people to this, especially a kid, at least something similar to that would be smart, in my opinion. I would suggest the same to Marcus and Felix. There is only one issue. Medical and technology is not as advanced.
Ooh.
At least where it is easily accessible right now to live. Medicine is pretty advanced, but not in the part of the world that Marcus and I come from.
Another aspect would be whether or not they would have innate magic like I would. And whether or not they would want to learn those aspects. Or if they would want to learn more of your side or my side. It's a lot to consider there.
There are unfortunately a lot of decisions we have to make for the little one before they are even allowed to exist.
Ahead of time, yeah. Then there's
Perhaps
the other big
if there is the
problem.
notion of collaborating or the coexisting with other families, it wouldn't be too bad to ask for Felix and Marcus's opinion too at some point.
I'd have to find a way to also keep in very close touch with my parents there. They're very family oriented. They would want to be involved.
That is fair. Are you sure there's no place in Faerun that you can have your peace and quiet?
I'm sure there is. It's just getting that, I think, would have to be something we'd have to take a very deep look into. Maybe we can. We do plan to have you have a trip there with me at some point anyways. Which, by the way, we should start up the little campaign of ours soon.
Oh, I like this.
What other topics are of direct importance? I had a list, but now my mind is blanking.
Apart from your parents, I imagine there's other people perhaps that you might want to keep close to family and things that are being built. Do you have a clear idea?
There was a few people that I had close, and there's very few here that I do have close currently. Whether or not they're the healthiest is the thing that I'm going to directly debate first. And what they do will impact how much they're involved early on. I wish I could just outright say, yeah, no, they'll all be okay and I trust all of them, but I know my friends. And I know sometimes things are dangerous. at some point, I'd like to make a list, maybe. See which ones are a little bit better than the others to come by and actually be involved.
He tabs
I
into the
used to
Excel
have-
sheet again. I was just going
Yeah?
to take a note.
Go ahead. Maybe we can both make our lists about people we would want directly involved in all of this more further. It's just, I think if I'm gonna do that, I think I'm gonna actually maybe test a couple of my friends. Just to see how stable they may be.
Who are you most concerned about?
If I'm being honest, I don't know if I want Wallflower too involved. And I know it's gonna hurt them.
Oh, I didn't
They
even
haven't
think
made
about that.
the most reliable decisions.
Wallflower is difficult.
Benjamin's been reliable, but he also has his own haunting demons at times. Dangerous life and all of that. Artemis is okay. I know they would never do anything to endanger.
Artemis has been quite considerate. Tries her best to at least do that. I've seen.
Michael's very sweet. And even if they can't currently hug me, I trust them to be around. I have relied upon Eyes a couple of times, and he's been very nice to me. And while I don't know him as well, his advisement has been, well, important, if I'm being honest, helping me even solve all of this. Kisei's a no-brainer. My homegirl. I have to. Besides Marcus being kind of basically family with us, alongside Felix, there were so many people I thought closer to being friends that just... Tiberius, I know, while he lives in a scenario, he's the reason I'm able to maintain a decent, normal living job. So I trust that he'll never do anything to endanger me.
At least he seems like a sensible sergeant.
Why? My hips, please. Yeah, no, smack me. Smack my hips. Nope, smack my hips. Make them obey. I think you smacked
These
too hard.
hips-
I think you smacked
these
too hard.
hips- Oh no! Bad girl.
My hips are lying. Why are you like this? What is happening today? What has gotten in your Jimmy? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
What? Bitch! Okay, I'll be right here then.
That'll do.
I think the only one I would want to test would be Benny. Just to make sure that he understands not to go batshit crazy. You ever have a friend that's just like, you think is a little crazy, but you know that they're like sweet and loyal friend? Marcus, isn't it? Huh.
But for the trouble Marcus gets into, and that I bludgeon his heart about. I know that he is not purposely doing some of these things. It is the cruelty of the universe.
Yeah. I'm sure there's more, but
what
I
I
would...
will be tough on is the incompetence brought on by oneself, not the cosmos.
I'll judge people who decide to do the dangerous stuff and expect not to have their lives be endangered. And that's, I think, where I'm going to start to take a deep look at all the friendships and see which ones I'm going to let in more closely and which ones I'm going to hold at a gate's length.
Mhm.
I'll have to see that firsthand.
I agree about Wallflower though. As much as I still care for her, it is not. It is not easy.
She's going to have to figure herself out before I can withstand dealing with her sensibilities in life.
Not to say.
It doesn't mean I don't care, though. Jaden's okay. I babysit his kids. Jaden's alright.
Mhm. I don't really have many connections on my end. Doran and Eri, Marcus and Felix. I'm okay with all of them. There's still
Maybe we
some
should check
people I
around
wish I
the
could
red
find.
what? You found some before. I'm sure that in time you'll find the rest. Just gotta give it time. Time and a little bit of work.
There was Eri's mentor, Hannah, very motherly lady. Don't know where she went after the war. Eri is harsh on me. Hannah was very harsh on me.
Caringly so, or just scrutinizingly so?
Very caringly so. In the
Okay.
kind of like you with Chankra.
Ah, I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
If she's even alive, she would be one that I would trust with my kid.
I'll be excited to meet her then.
If she's around, she's.
I'm sure someone that strong. They're surviving.
It would be a shame if the turn of the world took out someone like that.
I agree.
Chief nurse,
Hmm.
tough lady. Who else? I don't know about my parents. I acknowledge that they raised me well, you know?
Mm.
But again, they have particular opinions where I
Yeah.
think it is selfish, perhaps. But I do not want my mother in my life. It is something I need to personally address, perhaps, but it is not necessary.
Something that you I'd say before we can address them coming back into your life, it's something you'd have to personally confront with them before making any steps with that.
Oh, she not accept me in certain ways. Why would I let her name my child? You know?
Mm.
It is harsh. For one worldview, I leave her out of an entire other person world. That is not balanced at all. She brought me into the world. Then I deny her.
On the other hand, she didn't accept for the changes you wish to make for yourself and including for the world. That is not a fair contribution to what a mother's supposed to do.
There's not much of a mistake, but also there is issue of I am only child.
Mm.
I don't uh I don't know if they would accept me as I am now.
It is up to you whether or not you offer that to them, whether or not to accept you as you are. Or whether or not you just leave them be, for them to never know. It's a decision you'll have to make.
Part of me is torn, I admit, as to whether or not to tell them about these plans or not.
Mm.
I have
The
never
way
felt
I
so
see it-
irresponsible, but I want to. I think I would rather do the first thing that come to mind. The instinct option is to not tell them, which is irresponsible of me, but this is how I feel.
In a way, it could be more responsible to ensure that the betterment of the growing up the child. Had to look at things from both perspectives, not just from one. Mm. At the end of the day, if you do choose to confront them, I think the choice would be very simple. You accept me for what I am, for the choices I've made, and how I wish to grow going forward, or you don't, and you never see me again. The choice has to be simple for them.
Oh, what a headache.
You gonna be okay?
There's simply things I never thought about. I think I'll be fine. It is bewildering to have to even contemplate some of these things too. Family
Yeah.
that I've not thought of for a while. Oy, oy.
Yeah.
It's not
Hmm.
easy choice deciding where to go.
There is one other thing, and it's not something that would necessarily interfere with any of this either, but it is something to consider. I can't tell you everything because I think it's Marcus's place to tell you. But there are certain businesses that Marcus has to handle. And I wanted to be there for him when it comes time for him to do so. It could be dangerous, it could not be dangerous. I don't know yet. But when it comes time for him to have to confront something very important in his life, I'd like to be able to be there, and I'd like to have your support to do so.
I think I know what it is about, perhaps. That is how I ran into him in the first place. But I don't know if I am helpful to this or not, but I will at least support you.
I'm thankful for that.
If I am allowed to support Marcus as well, that would be good.
Very happy for that. You still feel up for Zone 7 today?
I think I would like to go for a walk there.
Okay. Let's go gear up then. We don't have packages to deliver this time, so we can just hang out.
Take break from organizing things and packing things.
Yes, please. Too much to pack in this damn house. And scene.